Hello, everybody, and good afternoon. My name is Andrija Mišković, and I'm part of the operator partnerships team at Infobip. Our second session of the day is basically split into two verticals. One vertical is something that we called CPaaS Telecom Customer Solutions, or TCS shortly, while the second one that will be presented by my colleague Ivan shortly after me is named CPaaS Telecom Partnerships. Talking about telco customer solutions, our main focus and orientation here is the digital transformation. All enterprises on the market, mobile network operators included, should in some way keep the pace here and be part of this digital transformation. Basically, what does this digital transformation mean? There are a lot of segments that we can touch base here. However, the idea, and I will try to focus here, is on automations of the software perspective, software as a service perspective, and of course the omnichannel offering and communication towards the subscribers in order to meet the needs of those subscribers, wishes, and their expectations. During the last couple of years, the main challenge that we have observed in the market related to digital transformation is basically the space, or multiple company space, I would say, meaning companies offering just one part of the whole solution needed for the enterprise brand, or the telco in this case. In other words, you can take one partner for a certain channel offering, another partner for the second part of the channel offering, a third partner for a piece of software, and so on, while you complete the whole picture of whatever is needed, the whole picture of the ecosystem, I would say. Our idea at Infobip is to offer a single solution, single point of contact for all communication needs of companies, and basically the answer on a complex ecosystem. In addition to that, our idea is to offer those same solutions through our partners to enterprise clients on the market. Again, the second vertical, or the second part of this presentation, which will be covered by my colleague Ivan in a few minutes. The baseline here is how to achieve all of that without the excessive investments of time, money, or any other resources. And this is basically where Infobip jumps in. In the picture on the screen, you can see some usual expectations of end user communication or of end users when communicating with the brands. Basically, various channels, or more specifically, I would say, or more precisely, a channel of their choice where the end user feels most comfortable with, and basically their intention and their need is to use, or their expectation is to use the channel which they're using for the communication, for the daily communication with their friends and with their families. How do we see the market at the moment? The telcos have some channels as native channels, examples being SMS, RCS, or voice. They have the possibility to select some other channels, some social media or OTT channels, but with all of these channels, native or not, they always need some tool in the background in order to orchestrate those channels. Related to just to shortly touch base the second vertical we will cover today. Today, telco have the brand, they have the enterprise clients on the market, but need the tools in order to market those. Time and money is always the factor that is needed in order to achieve this digital transformation, or any part of the digital transformation. We at Infobip offer to telcos the industry-leading CPaaS platform and tools needed in order to achieve the digital transformation without any heavy investment, without any capex investments. The solution here is Infobip CPaaS and SaaS platform, offering almost all, I would say, all known communication channels under one roof. Again, I would just say that the channels here are just the extended hand of the tools operating in the background. Tools such as the AI-driven chatbot solution, or the digital first cloud contact center platform, or the marketing automation and customer engagement hub. Important to mention here is that all our solutions are in-house developed. We have more than 3,500 employees daily working on maintaining and improving those solutions. And of course, besides the platform, there are business models on top of all of that, tailor-made both for the telcos themselves, telcos as the users, as well as the partnership vertical. Like any enterprise, telcos can struggle to meet the communication needs of the subscribers and clients. And Infobip offers a huge list of communication channels. As prior mentioned, traditional channels like SMS, voice, even email or live chat, to nowadays heavily used OTTs like WhatsApp, Viber, Telegram, Google Business Messages, Apple Messages for Business, to the social media channels like Facebook Messenger and Posts, Instagram Messages, Twitter tweets, and I would like really to point one channel out that is mainly used now in the pandemic times, and it's really important for the clients and for the telcos on the market, and that is video as a channel through the WebRTC technology. When it comes to integrations, flexibility is the key ingredients here. Whether you are using the tools and channels on our side, whether you want to connect them to your operation support system or business support system, or you wish to have those systems integrated into our tools or some fusion of everything, all of that is possible on our side. The bottom line is that a lot of resources, like time and money, are being saved, and most importantly, the communication towards your end users and your clients is being heavily improved. Now, I'd like to walk you through two nice stories that we have recently learned with the telcos on the market, and solutions which are basically live and being utilized by our telco partners. Telekom Deutschland, as part of the Deutsche Telekom group in Germany, had an idea to promote one of their streaming services that is part of their portfolio through the telco native RCS channel. And as we all know, RCS as the channel offers a lot more options than SMS, especially when it comes to marketing activities where the multimedia is key. So we have features like obviously images, videos, locations, carousels, and so on and so on. Telekom Deutschland started to use this channel with our engagement hub called Moments, where they have the possibility to completely adjust and tailor the flow of communication towards the end users, and in parallel utilize all the solutions of our platform. Besides the RCS campaign, Telekom Deutschland ran an SMS campaign, and it was created with the same details and the same targeted audience. And after both campaigns ended, we compared the results of those two, and we can say that basically the pilot that was done was amazing. Just with the introduction of the RCS channel, the conversion rate of the campaigns was 2 times higher than on SMS, meaning twice as many users purchase the service compared to SMS. This is just one example of the right channel being the key of communication. And besides that, timing, segmentation of audience, content, and so many other factors, all of which can be managed through our platform, are the key here to some successful campaigns. This story is one of the great examples, I would say, how an advanced platform on one side with many options, how to, I would say, personalize the campaigns, together with a telco native channel, which is RCS in this case, can lead to a successful story. The second example that I would like to present to you is one related to one of the leading telecoms in Pakistan, Jazz. They have introduced WhatsApp as a channel, which isn't a telco native channel, and they have done so a few years ago. all with the idea to automate some of their processes and unload the massive impact they had on their traditional voice contact center, meaning a lot of voice calls coming in. And basically, the bottom line, we all know that voice, from the resource-wise perspective, and especially time-wise perspective, is the most expensive channel, I would say, meaning that only one voice call can be handled by one agent at a time, meaning they cannot have multiple conversations at the same time. Through the WhatsApp channel and a chatbot solution behind that channel, like the tool behind the channel, and again, channel being used as an extended hand of the tool in behind, they give their subscribers the possibility to receive quick details about their balance, their billing details. They could check what packages they're using. They could even top up their account or pay their bills. And most importantly, for the Pakistan market, is they could download their tax certificates, which are important part of the business in Pakistan. The result so far is that 500,000 subscribers are using this channel monthly, which basically creates, you can imagine how much smaller load toward their traditional voice contact center. And with this solution, they directly save 32% of their call center cost. Again, compared to the Telekom Deutschland case, this is another great example of the way of utilizing the service, where a new channel and automation behind it can lead to some significant cost reduction, and most importantly, I would say bigger customer satisfaction due to always-on support and faster response times. There is no need to wait in a queue for a couple of minutes, couple of hours waiting for the response. For the sake of time, this is a short and time-limited walk through our CPaaS Telecom customer solutions vertical, and I would now like to give my word to my colleague Ivan Buljan for the second part of the presentation.
Thanks, Andrea. Okay, so hello everybody, my name is Ivan Buljan. In Infobip, I work as a telecom business director, where my main scope of activities is working on partnerships with telecoms around the world. So in the next few slides, we're going to show you what Infobip Partnerships is all about. And you're going to see how continuous innovation in the platform, the business models, go-to-market approach, and all of the benefits that we are offering inside the partnerships has a tremendous positive effect on all of the stakeholders in this ecosystem. So we are all aware that we are currently living and working in a fast-paced, really dynamic environment where we can see that a lot of enterprises on the market are racing to roll out some new fancy omnichannel solutions in order to enhance their business communication with end clients. Fortunately, telecoms as connectivity providers for enterprises are able to leverage on that race by adding the CPaaS solutions within their portfolio. There are actually two main ways how they can add it. The first one is actually to build the platform, to build those solutions from scratch, which is always like a very timely and resources demanding process, because they need to develop everything on their own. They need to integrate with all of the third-party solutions and channels. And of course, not to go to that road, there is a faster solution, and that is to find the right vendor on the market, let's say like Infobip, who can enable them to actually position themselves a lot faster on the market and to present themselves as a driver of digital transformation on that market as well. So the result is actually that in the end, the telco as a partner has a fully featured CPaaS portfolio under their own logo and brand, which is supported, maintained, and developed by the leading provider. There are actually three main ways how telcos can actually use and leverage on the CPaaS portfolio, how they can benefit from it. The first one is actually to expand their enterprise offering, because with the addition of new products, channels, and services in their portfolio, they are able to cope with the market trends and never-ending customer requirements on the market, so they are able to expand that reach. And with the expansion of the reach and the new products in their portfolio, they are able to bring some new revenue streams in their budget. Of course, you know, the large advantage in this, if they're partnering with somebody, not to develop on their own, is that they can accelerate their time on the market and time to get to that revenue. One of the best examples I can show you, it's also one of the oldest partnerships that we have currently. It's with Croatia Telecom, part of the Deutsche Telekom group, with whom we are working now for almost a decade. With them, you know, we started to work only with SMS. But, you know, as the market trends changed, the customer requirements grew. That's how, you know, we and our partner needed to cope with the market conditions, you know. The way we handle that is by continuous innovation in the process, in the business model, by adding new channels, new set of services, features, the SaaS solutions that we now have, which really lead to us to that really nice results we have with them. We have 20% of revenue growth year on year, and customer interactions grew 10% year on year. So from this example, we can see that the partnership by itself, it's not a one-time deal. It's not a one-time deal with innovation, but this is a continuous innovation in the process, in all aspects of the partnerships, to make this work and to get to these numbers, to satisfying numbers on both sides, on all three sides, I would say. So in terms of the business model, telcos are able to add our entire CPaaS, Infobip CPaaS portfolio within their portfolio and market it as their under their own logo and brand. We do provide the full sales and pre-sales support as well in order to speed up the acquisition of the customers. Of course, that global experience that we have, as Infobip is a global company, we work in over 70 offices around the world. Our sales and pre-sales do possess that global experience where they know what the same verticals around the world are actually using, regardless of the market and trends. They are using from our services and products, and they are able to act locally and propose the same services to the current partners and to the local market. So they're able to grow the interactions and traffic, not just on, I would say, native Infobip products, SaaS solutions, and perhaps some OTT channels, but also on the native telco products such as SMS and voice. And of course, after the acquisition process is done with the customer, we do provide the support as well throughout the customer journey, where telco can position themselves as a first line of support, and Infobip can be the second line and handles more, I would say, complex inquiries. On the commercial side, partnering with Infobip eliminates that capital expenditure for a hefty product development that they do need in order to develop the platform on their own. But, you know, telcos do need to allocate some resources for sales, for marketing and support, for which Infobip provides the full training and education in each step of the way. Also, how we actually came up with the solution, how we started with this from the very beginning, from that early steps when Infobip actually began working. The partnerships were something that were part of the core strategy and natural to us because we needed to connect with a lot of telcos. We needed to connect with a lot of third-party solution channels such as Viber, WhatsApp, etc. So, you know, this is something that came natural to us. And, you know, telcos are well established on their markets. They are well respected on the markets, and they could position themselves as a key markets on the key players on every market. And of course, Infobip nurtures that relations that we have with them and can customize all of the requirements that they have to their needs. So the competency basically lies from competency for partnership actually lies from two directions. The first one is that connectivity we have with the MNOs and experience we have with the MNOs and telcos, where we have over 750 connections worldwide, where we can provide that connectivity, the best routes for our customers. And on the other hand, we are heavily active in the enterprise segment as well, and we do serve a large number of customers from the enterprise segment. So by combining those two and our experience so far, we have decided we can provide actually a lot of new partnership models where actually the key is in flexibility. Our partnership model is actually flexible. We can adapt it to any market, whether it's big, small, developed, or emerging, to any customer trends, needs, and even the telco partner, the partner needs, whether they need large integration or no integration at all. We can support that as well and provide it to the market. So from that experience, we are able to offer a lot of new different models. We can innovate the business models, the processes, the approach to the market, and we can also offer the same CPaaS solution to the telcos as our clients. In terms of the solution that we are currently offering, as Andrea already covered before, all of our platform is actually in-house built. We have over 300 developers that are working on the platform as we speak now. They are continuously monitoring, adjusting it, and from our experience working with the enterprises and the telcos around the world, we are constantly adapting that platform to adapt to the market needs, trends, and requirements. Also, the flexibility here in approach is the key, where we are providing several ways of connecting to our platform, from the APIs to the user interfaces that client can use, whatever suits best to their needs. So the proof of concept for the partnerships, we have now in over 30 countries around the world. We have partnerships that are working really well, and we have over 50 telcos that are also clients and that are using the same solutions from our CPaaS and SaaS portfolio. So the technology, I would say it's a never-ending story. It's like a painting. So the technology has been continuously adding. We have been adding continuously new channels, tools, features, and we'll continue to do so. We're currently available chatbots, SaaS solutions, automations, and other products that we have and channels in our portfolio will benefit even more when we further develop the AI and NLP features. And of course, this is all in line with our future roadmap, where we are actually relying on the emerging and the future-proof technologies. And that should be all from my end. Thank you all.